Hello, bookish friends. I have to tell you about this series of cozy mysteries that I'm reading by A. Gardner. They are the Southern Psychic Sister series. I am having way too much fun with this series. The first book in the series is Dead in Butter. And Ember Green is an accountant in New York. Her family calls her and lets her know that her sister is missing and they need her to come to town to help them find her. So her mother is the one who calls her, but her mother waited a while before she did. So when Amber gets back to town, you find out that she has some guilt, some angst with her family, and that's why she ended up in New York. Now, her home is Misty Key, Alabama, a fictional town where we quickly find out this is kind of where some different paranormal um, people live. This is where shifters live. She is a numerologist, but she's not allowing herself to really use her gift. She is really nervous about it. And so there's a backstory to why she's not using her gift. But her sister, Stevie, is the oldest and she can speak to the dead. Her mom can tell the future with dreams, or she can feel what's kind of going on by reading dreams. The youngest sister, the one who's missing, her gifts haven't shown themselves yet in the first book. So she goes through trying to find her sister, and she comes across witches and warlocks and ghouls and shifters. I wasn't expecting any of this when I started this series. And when I tell you I had the most fun reading the first book, I was telling my work friend about it, and I was like, I'm having a ball. She started reading the series, and she's like, Tracy, this series is so good. How did you even find it? I was digging around on those cozy mystery streets looking for some really interesting cozy mysteries that were set in America because, we all love a good English countryside and Irish cozy mystery. But I'm like, America has great cozy mysteries too. Okay. American great in the sentence together. Feels a little weird. Anyway. So I was looking around and I found this cozy mystery series, and I am having a ball. Well, today on my lunch break, I finished the second book in the series, which is titled Mississippi Blood Cake. Oh, by the way, obviously, it's a small town, so the family owns a bakery. So these books really play on words and using puns that have to do with their paranormal life, their ghoulish life, and also bakery. And each book does have a recipe at the end. So, book number two has the recipe for a Mississippi mud cake in the back. Well, now that I'm home from work, I cannot get the second book off my mind. I, when the book started out, a vampire is murdered. How does one kill a vampire? We find out that the vampire was at least 300 years old. So how is a vampire murdered? There is no gore on the page. The most gore you're going to get is his inside look like real velvet cake. Now I can't eat real velvet cake. Like that's the most gore you're going to get. And there's absolutely no smut whatsoever. This is a very clean book, if you'd like to say that. So the vampire is murdered. Now, I was very sure on who murdered the vampire. In the first book, I didn't see that murderer coming. In the second book, I absolutely saw that murderer coming. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can see this book. It's this like this a lot of times. The second book is not as good as the first book. This happens in series, not a big deal. Oh my goodness. I could have never imagined how the vampire was murdered. When I tell you the last 20% of this book had me tap, tap, tapping the side because I'm reading this on my Kindle Color Soft, I was like, next page, next page, next page. Oh, it's so good. I'm home from work. I cannot wait to continue this series. I am going to shower, do the task, And I am going to start the third series in this book, which is titled Dead Velvet Cake. The younger sister now knows what her psychic gifts are. I cannot wait to see her explore them in this book. Have you read this series? Have you read the Southern Psychic Sister series by A. Gardner? I am having a ball. Let me know if you're reading it or if you've read it, or let me know what your favorite Cozy Mystery series is. This one is going much higher up on my list. Okay, have a good day.